Well, hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to the channel. Well, just when I thought we were done with Star Trek Strange New Worlds trailers, another one has come out. We've had more than a trailer a day for the last week. We've had 9 Star Trek Strange New Worlds trailers hit our screens in the last week, and I thought we were done with the Pike trailer, but apparently not. Paramount Plus has come out with one final trailer showcasing the whole first season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. This is the final full trailer for the show. We're going to be going through that today, having a look at all of our various different shots from the trailer. And there's quite a lot of new ones in there, not just that haven't just rehashed stuff we've seen before in the character trailers that have come out over the course of the last week. There's a bit of new stuff in there, so it's very interesting to see what's coming up for Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Sci-Finatics yet, please go ahead, click on that big red button to stay up to date and current with all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. So now let's have a look at our Star Trek Strange New Worlds full trailer for the show, and then we'll break it down shot by shot and see what extra information we can glean about our new Star Trek series coming very soon. Let's take a look.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
So for starters, some of the locations we're going to see in Strange New Worlds are absolutely gorgeous. What a huge leap we've made from back in the days of papier-mâché rocks, a bit of dirt on the floor and an orange light cast up a studio wall. We see a race of aliens here. I don't recognise these guys. They don't seem to be a familiar Star Trek race we've seen in the past, so I'm assuming it's a race of aliens we haven't encountered before. The Enterprise looking pretty cool here, having entered the atmosphere of this planet.
This is your captain? Our mission.
To chart the stars. Push the boundaries of what is known. And what is possible.
I'm standing on the surface of a comet.
I love this job.
I guess this set must be the recreation lounge on the Enterprise. It's sort of going to be the equivalent to 10 Forward, I'm guessing, which looks very fancy, like a very elegant restaurant. So it appears we've got our characters here having an away mission on a comet. Apparently this is probably the comet that is scheduled to impact a planet, but it would appear there's some sort of alien structure that requires investigation on this comet.
These people, this crew, I believe we can do anything.
You wanted to seek out new life.
Go where the aliens are.
Your presence is blasphemy.
Let's talk about this. Find some comfort.
I think that went well.
The Enterprise looking very pretty here in orbit of this planet. It looks like we get a contagion or an outbreak style episode in Strange New Worlds with Dr. Mbenga and Nurse Chapel working on number 1 here, who's clearly ill. And it looks like from sickbay here, which the sickbay is gigantic on the Enterprise here. It's so big. We've got lots of sick patients here, all struggling with some sort of ailments, it would seem. We've got Spock fighting in the Vulcan arena here, same way Kirk and Spock did it in Amok Time in the original series. Looks like we've got a bit of an error here in the background from an extra that is sort of half duplicated in the shot that they haven't quite fixed up in terms of the visual effects department yet. I'm loving the look of some of the new aliens in the show here. I wonder whether they're done mostly using computer graphics or whether they're prosthetics. We've got some sort of alien lizard here. I wonder if this is a baby Gorn or something to that effect. We've got Pike here on an away mission to a very opulent looking world that almost has an old Elizabethan era feel about it. Based on these buildings in the clouds here, I wonder whether this is Stratos, the city that we saw in the original series episode, The Cloudminders. We've got a couple of aliens here on a very dry and dusty looking planet rejoicing the fact that it's raining apparently, and maybe they were suffering from a drought, and the Enterprise has somehow made it rain.
Perhaps we should kiss.
That seems logical.
Maybe we don't touch anything else. Just a suggestion.
A very alien ship coming up here on Lan and number 1. Looks like we're going to get some really crazy out there aliens and stuff in this show. Not just your typical bumpy-headed, four-headed humans. Here's our tri-wing design ship we saw quite a few times from the character trailers. Looks like they're locking on a tractor beam or scanning a much larger ship of the same species based on the shape and configuration. The Enterprise in a spot of bother here, being attacked by a much larger ship. It looks like we're going to have some pretty cool dogfights and stuff, and a few ship-to-ship combat scenarios, which are always exciting to watch. Well, looks like we're somewhere on Vulcan now, and it appears like we're going to have a lot of relationship stuff with Spock this season. Obviously a love interest character here, potentially to Pring, and it looks like we'll be getting just a little bit more than the usual Vulcan finger-touching. And it's not only Spock that's getting some action this season, it's also Pike. Looks like he's having some fun in the bedroom department as well.
The whole future hangs in the balance.
No one can know the future. One can only follow one's instincts.
You're the best of Starfleet. Our ability to...
There are so many different social environments in the Enterprise, from the recreation lounge to we've got Pike behind a bar here drinking some scotch or whiskey or something. I think we're going to see the crew a lot in their downtime, kind of just relaxing and socialising. And we get a bit of action with Pike being interrogated by an Orion and another alien who sort of resembles an orc. Phaser fight with Spock dodging a phaser blast here. Nice moves. Pike protecting a woman here as another guard of some description gets vaporized with a phaser.
We work together. That's our greatest strength.
Let's show them what you got.
We're getting an episode where the Enterprise gets taken over with some sort of medieval terraforming. We've got the Enterprise hallways and corridors here covered in vines and other plant life. We've got our characters all in sort of medieval attire with swords and bows and arrows. We see Ortegas, Hemmer and Dr. Mbenga. Number 1, everybody's looking positively Robin Hood-like. Some of the fantastical worlds we're going to visit on this show really look like they're going to raise the bar significantly to what we've seen before. I mean, the show is called Strange New Worlds, so it stands to reason that our environments are going to take pride of place and really show us something unique and different. And Pike taking aim with a phaser. And finally, we see a lineup here with Spock, Pike, an unknown Starfleet officer in a science uniform, and Uhura. I wonder who this guy is. He seems to be taking pride of place amidst our other heroes. Could it be a young Bones McCoy? And finally, here we have the new poster for Star Trek Strange New Worlds, showcasing the Enterprise and its crew in the new series, streaming from May 5th. Can't wait for that one. I thought this was a great trailer for the show, obviously coupled with all of our 9 different character trailers we've had over the last week. There's certainly no shortage of a good look at what we can expect from Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and I'm liking the look of it. Guys, if you are enjoying the content that I'm producing every day, it's been such a busy last week of churning out so much stuff, please leave a super thanks in the little heart with the dollar sign there. Really helps the channel out. If you can't, just leave a like and a comment. It always helps. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out my merch in the merch store where you can pick up some cool Star Trek flavoured t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, caps, all that sort of stuff. That really helps support the channel as well. And I'll catch you guys very soon for my next video. I'll see you then.